So the next video I want to talk about to recover a little better is probably not one that you're going to use a lot, but you never know the certain situation. I want to explain how to hit driver off the deck. I would say obviously there has to be a few things in your favour to start with. The lie has obviously got to be pretty decent. If you're on a downhill slope, if you're in a divot, for example, it's not going to be driver off the deck. But I'm going to go, right, well, I'm 260 away on a par 5. I've hit a reasonable drive. I've got a chance of hitting the green. And obviously then they'll be great to, you know, get up there, get close for an eagle, maybe a tap-in birdie would be beautiful. And also to understand why I'm maybe hitting driver off the deck. There's a bit of water left, there's that bunker on the right-hand side, but it's quite generous in terms of the situation. So we're pulling it out of the bag, we're hitting driver off the deck. I'm gonna show you what I would do differently, and there's not a lot of difference. Obviously, we're gonna address ball position, we're gonna change our delivery angles, but ultimately we've gotta just do our normal action. So, if I was hitting driver off a tee, ball's massively forward, shoulder tilt, staying back, launching the ball up, getting that nice positive angle of attack. Now when it comes to driver, I'm nearly going to do the opposite. My trail shoulder has to feel very sort of high through the impact area. If I'm starting to get this way and get too shallow, then we're going to start hitting the ground well early. For example, if you are a golfer at the moment that is swinging too much in to out, actually trying to hit driver off the deck is a very good idea because it does the complete opposite. I'm going to move the ball position back, probably a bit like if I was going to have a hybrid in my hand or a long iron. I'm going to feel that I stay really high with my right side through the golf ball, and even to the point that I may even pinch the ground a little bit. So it is a bit like a 3-wood shot. Now, with these modern day drivers, then we're going to see that obviously I'm not going to hit the sweet spot because the sweet spot is obviously up here. We're going to hit low on the face. I'm not expecting a towering shot. I'm expecting a nice low one. So again, driver off the deck could be a good call if I'm playing a shot sort of into wind. Now, for example, they've got a Clutch Pro Tour event here this week. I'm not playing in it because I'm saving myself £500. I mean, I'm realising I'm not that good a player. But I played 9 holes with 3 guys off the backs. In the 9 holes that we played, I hit driver off the deck 3 times. On this par 5, on another par 5, and on the par 4, 9th, because I had about 230 uphill into wind. And I wish I filmed that one because that was really good. So, all I'm trying to say in this little series, we can hit driver off the deck. We've got to make sure we've got the right sort of characteristics in front of us, good lie, a reasonable amount of forgiveness in our direction. And then I'm going to move the ball position back slightly. I'm going to feel that I stay very tall through the shot and not slide and dip my trail shoulder down. And then hopefully just hit this low little bullet. And the pressure's on. So I actually hit a pretty good one here earlier as well. So here we go. Just normal swing, just keep the right side high, my trail side really high, which for me at the moment is actually quite difficult. But I'm starting to love driver off the deck, so positive vibes. Now, as you can see, that has gone as low as anything. Wasn't like my best shot ever. In fact, I'm going to have one more go because I can and there's nobody behind me before we go and find another location. But it's up there. It probably might be even in that greenside bunker, and I'm in the greenside bunker for 2. We're not going to complain. Up and down for a birdie, yeah? All right, let's try and see if we can do a slightly improved one. Ball position back, trail side nice and high. Don't try and lift the ball up in the air. That's the worst thing you can do. Just hit this low bullet. Oh, I actually nearly killed that bird. Wow. That might be close. I'm going to add the finish positions to the end of this little video. Attempt number 1 ended up in the bunker. Would be more than happy with that. Attempt number 2 just ended up on that little slope just over there. So I'm close to the green in 2. I've made the par 5 in 2. We've got an eagle chip / bunker shot, but we've got a chance for a birdie, maybe a safe par. Driver off the deck, needs a bit of practice, but it's definitely an option if you're trying to recover a little better on these long holes.